Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please rise? Will all the men please remove their caps and join me in listening as Christina Linton sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Christina. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Karen Hanna, Dean of the College of Environmental Design. Welcome to our 2008 commencement exercises. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the college, I offer congratulations to our graduates and a special welcome to the families and friends who join us today. Many people worked hard for you to reach commencement day. The faculty who passed the torch of enthusiasm for learning and the ability to perform as professionals in your discipline. The staff who provide the ongoing support for learning, and to the many other professionals who give their time and energy to make the college even stronger. Let us recognize them. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the platform party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names and ask that you please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Dr. J. Michael Ortiz, President of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. Dr. Ed Barnes, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Dr. Deborah Brum, Vice President for Instructional and Information Technology. Dr. Doug Freer, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Scott Warrington, Vice President for University Advancement. Kevin Clausen, our valedictorian, outstanding student, and McPhee awardee. Juliana Delgado, who is our mace bearer. Noel Vernon, our Associate Dean, and Danielle Arendt, Senior Class Representative.
Don't forget the provost.
And Dr. Herman Lujan, Provost. Thank you all very much. I would now like to call on President Ortiz for his welcome and introductory remarks. President Ortiz.
Thank you, Dean Hannah. Welcome to one of the most memorable days of your lives. I'd like to begin my comments with the two words that every graduate wants to hear when a speaker steps to the podium. In conclusion. But before I congratulate you and shake your hands on accomplishments, there's some important things to remember. You didn't arrive here by accident. The class of 2008 did not get here alone. Whether it was your parents, your spouse, your partner, your children, your aunts, your uncles, a professor that may have helped you along the way when you hit a rough span in your education, there has been a support system for you to have arrived here today. Would you please stand and recognize those individuals that have given you that support? No matter where you go, you will always be a member of the Cal Poly Pomona family. But this is a time when membership truly has responsibilities. As a citizen, graduate, and now alumni of California State University, I encourage all of you to continue to support the university and its mission. Help keep the doors of opportunity open to those students who follow in your footsteps. Let your friends, colleagues, neighbors, legislators, and community know how important the CSU is, and Cal Poly as well. Each of you can help today by speaking to a member of the Alliance on how you can accomplish that. We have tables nearby. Another way to stay connected to your university is the Alumni Association. Through the Alumni Association, you can continue to remain in touch with your classmates as well as the institution. And for those of you in the audience who haven't purchased a graduation gift, you can purchase a membership to the Alumni Association, and that will include a DVD of today's ceremony. And those DVDs are going to be made available because of the work of the Division of Information and Instructional Technology, who are video streaming this right now. We've had currently 57 countries that we've identified and 44 that are still floating around in Western Europe that are currently tuned into the ceremony this afternoon. And so if I might use a little executive privilege, hi, Mom. And we haven't forgotten you either. As a gift from the university, you will be given the opportunity to sign up for a lifetime email address at Cal Poly Pomona so that you can stay in touch with each other and with your university. This email address will ensure that you remain a Bronco forever. A Bronco forever. I'm a person of my word, so I will just say congratulations and enjoy the day.
Thank you, President Ortiz. Now I would like to introduce the senior class representative from the College of Environmental Design, Ms. Danielle Arendt, who will present the senior class gift to President Ortiz.
Thank you, Dean Hannah. President Ortiz, Dean Hannah, members of the stage party, distinguished guests, and my fellow members of the class in 2008. It's a tradition here at Cal Poly Pomona for the members of the graduating class to leave behind not only memories and friends, but a lasting gift to the campus and for future students at this, our alma mater. At this time, it is my great privilege to present the class gift from 2008. It would be a renovated study room in the new library.
Danielle, you seemed a little surprised at that. That is an outstanding gift that the many future generations of the students at Cal Poly Pomona will certainly make use of and appreciate. Thank you, class of 2008.
At this time, I'm pleased to have the privilege of presenting the Julian A. McPhee Honor Award for Student Excellence, an award the university has given since 2002. Julian McPhee was the founding president of both Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and Cal Poly Pomona. He provided more than 35 years of dedicated service to the citizens of California. Because of his visionary leadership and astute negotiating skills, Californians can point with pride to two of the nation's finest universities founded on the educational principle of learn by doing. This special award was thoughtfully funded by an anonymous donor who was a colleague of Julian McPhee and honors a current graduating senior who exhibits excellence in his or her academic endeavors. It is now my pleasure to present the Julian A. McPhee Award to the outstanding scholar from the College of Environmental Design. This year's honoree from the Department of Urban and Regional Planning is Kevin Clausen. Will Kevin please join me at the lectern? I'll stand here for a second. I'll sing your praises. Oh. Kevin Clausen is the graduating student who has demonstrated the highest level of academic performance in the College of Environmental Design. His GPA of 3.98 reflects the talents, commitment, and leadership he brought to his studies in the Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning. High points in his academic performance include preparing urban design guidelines for the Platinum Triangle in Anaheim, presenting a poster at the American Planning Association Conference, and leadership in the China Study Abroad program. President Ortiz, would you please join us at the podium? Each year at commencement, I have the privilege of recognizing individuals from the college community who have excelled during their academic careers. An award is given to a graduating student from each department who is recognized for excellence in academic performance, design capability, and contributions to the life of the department and the college. All have distinguished themselves as members of our environmental design community. As I read the name of each recipient, I ask that you hold your applause until they have all joined me on the stage. Will the following students please come forward? Stephen Nieto from Architecture. Heather Rinney from Art. Matthew Kizu from Landscape Architecture. Matthew West from the Lyle Center. And Kevin Clausen from Urban and Regional Planning. From the Department of Architecture, we are honoring Stephen Nieto. Stephen came to Cal Poly Pomona as a transfer student from the College of the Desert. From the start, it was clear that he was a gifted designer, and several design awards have confirmed his abilities. While only in the second-year design studio, he was a finalist in the U.S. Green Building Council Student Design Competition and won third place in the Solar World Congress Student Competition. He went on to win first place in the SLO Design Village Shelter Competition and placed second in the 2007 International Eco House Design Competition. He was part of the faculty and student team that won an honorable mention for the P3 Student Design Competition in Washington, D.C., sponsored by the EPA, which was also featured in the EcoZone Project television show. Most impressive of all, Stephen was awarded the first place Mel Ferris Design Scholarship, sponsored by the California Architectural Foundation, which carries a cash prize of $5,000. In the fall, Stephen will be attending UCLA's master's program. Given his talent, intellect, and generosity, the architecture faculty are very confident that Stephen will continue to be outstanding in graduate school and in the profession and make us proud to have him as an alumnus. From the art department, we are honoring Heather Rinney. All of the professors in the art department consider Heather Rinney a model of a member of Cal Poly's honor program to be an outstanding writer, thinker, and artist. She is excellent academically, able to synthesize extensive material with impeccable logic and conceptual nuance. Heather is equally thoughtful in her artwork. Heather created images which became the foundation of an extraordinary art show she had at the Bronco Exhibit Gallery titled Fragments of Face, Views of Life, Culture, and Society in Modern-Day China. Heather's senior project, created as a requirement of the honors program, was just as remarkable. Her research and visual interpretation of the impact of mental illness, and particularly of post-traumatic stress disorder, reveals a global problem that we all need to be concerned about. Heather is truly a great role model for her fellow students. From the Department of Landscape Architecture, we are honoring Matthew Kizu. Matthew Kizu is as the recipient of the department's Outstanding Graduating Student Award for 2008. He is a design leader among his peers, notably as an advocate for innovative approaches to landscape architecture. His strategy often reaches beyond convention to the realm of contradiction and ambiguity. Further, his sensibility often leads him to design situations that engage social issues, such as in his proposal for the restoration of the former Los Angeles County Jail site as a transitional housing facility. Alternately, he is an effective collaborator and has demonstrated an ability to work with his colleagues in a manner that favors collective synthesis. Congratulations to Matthew Kizu for his accomplishments. From the Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies, we are honoring graduate student Matthew West, better known as Maddie. The interdisciplinary faculty at the John T. Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies are pleased to recommend Maddie West for the Dean's Outstanding Student Award. Since his enrollment in the Master of Science program, Maddie has consistently demonstrated academic excellence, achieving outstanding grades in his courses and receiving a Boeing Company scholarship in 2006. Maddie has taken a leadership role in Habitat 21, the Lyle Center's project for sustainable settlements, overseeing the construction of a prototype for affordable and sustainable housing being planned for Tijuana, Mexico. His thesis examined the passive heating performance of recycled and low-energy materials and techniques aimed at providing comfortable and affordable housing options that are also environmentally friendly. The faculty, staff, and students of the Lyle Center congratulate Maddie on his receipt of this award and thank him for his contributions to the life of the center. From the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, we are once again honoring Kevin Clausen. You have heard You have heard of Kevin's accomplishments earlier in the program. What is astonishing is that Kevin Clausen has distinguished himself as an undergraduate student of uncommon poise, intellect, and commitment. He has excelled in every class he has taken, achieving a GPA of 3.98. The faculty notes his aptitude for linking urban design with public policy. His senior project team developed design guidelines for the Platinum Triangle in Anaheim, showing creativity in graphic representation and strong research skills. Kevin was also a student leader in the URP architecture studio program in China last summer. Kevin received the continuing undergraduate scholarship from the California Planning Foundation in 2007 and a URP Merit Award in 2006. Kevin shows exceptional professional promise and will make a lasting contribution in the field of urban and regional planning. The award winners may return to their seats. Will Associate Professor David Hilton please join me at the podium? Each year, an award is given recognizing an outstanding faculty member. This year, we are proud to recognize David Hilton from the Art Department. Associate Professor David Hilton is a unique and multi-talented artist who has been teaching in the Art Department since 2001. His undergraduate degree in graphic design and his graduate degree in illustration make it easy for him to cross boundaries, and these degrees contribute greatly to his success as an exhibiting digital artist. David's artwork has been featured in exhibitions at the Cleveland Museum of Art, the Louvre in Paris, the National Art Gallery of Malaysia, the Long Beach Arts Gallery, and the Frankfurt Institute for New Media. Most recently, David's work has been recognized with honors by the International Photography Awards exhibition, by PX3, Prix de la Photographie, and Nano Art 2008 International Online Competition, where David was one of 10 artists selected for an upcoming show in Stuttgart, Germany. He was also invited to be part of the History of Computer Graphics and Digital Arts project sponsored by ACM SIGGRAPH. David mentors numerous students each quarter about the value of exhibiting and entering competitions. Several of David's students have been selected for their winning Rose Float designs. His students have also been featured in CMYK magazine and other notable publications. We are honored to recognize David's contributions. I now call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Herman Lujan, to present the candidates for the master's degrees. Provost Lujan.
Will the candidates for the Master of Architecture, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the 2008 candidates for the Master of Architecture, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. President Ortiz.
Candidates for the master's degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Architecture, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated until you are directed to the stage to receive your master's hood.
As we proceed through the March of the Graduates, each graduate will have a photo taken by the professional photographers, and each graduate who turns in a photographer's card at the reader's table will receive a proof. Ushers, please take your positions to help direct the candidates. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? Each candidate should approach the stage as directed by the ushers with your hood folded over your left arm. Stop at the reader table, proceed to the platform to receive your diploma cover and be hooded, and then recess down the center ramp and back to your seat again as directed by the ushers. We'll do this one at a time so you don't have to stay standing the whole time. We'll be beginning with architecture.
We now will begin the hooding of the Master of Architecture graduates. Will the architecture faculty who will be doing the hooding please come to the stage, and will the remaining architecture faculty form a line at the bottom of the ramp to greet the new graduates?
Santiago Montoya. John Christian Whitsitt. Stacy Hoppus.
Erin Allison Ezel.
Deechley Bath.
Charles Harward Abing.
Raul Granados.
Mark Alexander Lyles.
Jimmy Heel Macias.
Jennifer Lynn Dunbar.
Sunnier Flauta Francisco.
Leslie Felton Swick, summa cum laude. Ruth O. Daniel Von Schapker.
We will now begin the hooding of the Master of Landscape Architecture graduates. Will the landscape architecture faculty who will be doing the hooding please come to the stage? And will the remaining landscape architecture faculty form a line at the bottom of the ramp to greet the new graduates?
Valerie Ann Jones.
Thomas Edward Rosenberger, Jr.
Doreen Marie Morrissey.
George Russell Whiteman III.
Holly Davis Thompson.
Zachary Mark Meading.
Jennifer Akiko Mitamura.
Tony Ignacio.
Robin Mark.
Hope Escario.
Elizabeth Dawn Waldron.
Kimberly Jean Trimew.
Bryce Christopher Lowery.
Haley Rose Schultz. Terrigan Elaine Vandenberg. Aaron Liebeck. Michael Kelly.
We now will begin the hooding of the Master of Urban and Regional Planning graduates. Will Urban and Regional Planning faculty who will be doing the hooding please come to the stage? And will the remaining Urban and Regional Planning faculty form a line at the bottom of the ramp to greet the new graduates? Not to worry. It's okay. We're doing, yeah, it's me.
Parvane Amadi. Cindy Lee. Hillary Mao.
Roxana Vera.
Joseph Corey Zelmer.
Jeffrey Brian Hill.
Carlos Eduardo Jimenez Oviedo.
Candice Romaine Thackerson.
We now begin the hooding of the Master of Science in Regenerative Studies. Will the Regenerative Studies faculty who will be doing the hooding please come to the stage, and will the remaining Regenerative Studies faculty form a line at the bottom of the ramp to greet the new graduates?
Irma Hernandez. Anthony Husai. Matthew Jude West. Talat Yalchin.
We have completed the hooding of this year's graduates of the master's degree programs. Let us congratulate them.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Fine Art in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture, and Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the 2008 candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Environmental Design. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree. You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Fine Art and Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture, and Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company. In recognition of your new status, will all recipients of the baccalaureate degree move the tassel to the left?
To the class of 2008, I commend you for your effort and accomplishments. Please be seated until you are directed to the stage to receive your diploma cover.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree of architecture please come forward, and will the department chair please join us on stage?
Maria Angelica Guzman Moreno. Yuri Crystal Alvarado. Christine Joy Chua Saminsky. Wendy Berea.
Gerardo del Rosal.
Lito Carmel.
Juan J. Medina.
Yolanda Velasco.
Heather Joy Henriquez, cum laude.
Surgut Berhanu.
Jennifer Michelle Smith.
Caro Martiosian.
Sergio Omar Marquez.
Slavko Vukic.
Brianna Nicole Ellis.
Alejandro Angeles,
Nicole Charlotte Hale,
Charlene Ann Felipe,
Stephen Thomas Nieto, cum laude.
Jose Paul Cabrera,
Anthony Houston Drum,
Seth Branham Trotter,
Anthony Demetrius Pacheco,
Joshua Mark Benzer,
Eric Quintana,
Charles Paul Thrash,
Amanda Faye Weiss,
Jose Ivan Contreras,
Andrea Kelly Stalker, summa cum laude.
Wesley David Bassett,
Ruby Lynn Carr, cum laude.
Ryan Hansaniowat, cum laude,
Mandy Ma,
Charles Benjamin Millett,
David Manzano, magna cum laude.
Salvador Ceja, cum laude,
Ruben Ermiski,
Nathan Hoba Lin,
Ikechin Joku,
Hugh Trong Nguyen,
Jeremiah Almo Navarro, magna cum laude.
Marina Morias,
Mario Robert Quesada Jr.,
Diego Alejandro Urego, cum laude,
Kenny Cho,
Ki-hyun Nam,
Payal Patel,
Daniel Chang-hyun Ok,
Catherine Romero Messiha,
Jin Hee-young Lee,
Jeffrey Allen Gothier,
Nancy Avila,
Hillary Hawthorne Simon,
Sean Sung-kun Lee,
Hugo Coro.
Dinam Dang,
Oh, I was hearing this guy. Lyle James Fricky,
Jennifer Sanchez,
Derek James Cunha, magna cum laude. Brandon John Henry,
Natan Apavaturat,
Jasmine Mora,
Senya Regalia,
Wyatt Ing,
Julia Crystal Molina,
John Martin Resurrection,
Aubrey Jillian Guest, Liliana Della Vega,
That's what I thought.
Christy Perez,
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Architecture candidates. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Art and the Bachelor of Fine Art and Graphic Design please come forward? And will the department chair please join us on stage?
Alexander Rivas. Jacqueline Judy Maciel. Gabriel Elias Quintanilla. Kelly Yee.
Diego Alejandro Sanabria.
Jimmy Kentong.
Tirzo Renteria.
Florence Coe.
Don Lan Win.
Sandra Shamey.
Shay Pavone Malone.
Jacqueline Nicole Forget.
Kevin Anthony Baker.
Diane Kwok. Christine Nicole Anderson. Paulo Muriel Encarnacion.
Ria Dora Janner Nepomuceno.
Michelle Ann Peterson Tomes, summa cum laude.
Dennis Hahn.
Shazia Jabin Hoda.
David Kwan.
Pise Fay.
Aaron James Briantes.
Jessica Kayun Ho.
Adriana Tang.
Emily Lifen Chen.
Jennifer Pamela Dominguez.
Yu Chen Sai. Ji Yoon Young.
Andrea Fletes.
Jeremy Anthony Weingard.
Jasmine Delilah Pacias.
Sabra Gally Haskell.
Courtney Lorraine McGurty.
Wenqi Liu.
Mary Lou Salcedo.
Lisa Ann Greenlee. Philip Daniel Kaufman.
Savannah Pashayan.
Daniel Lewis Skelton.
Carrie Candice Combs.
Diana Nall Lee.
Paul Nathaniel Amon.
Pamela Oini Wee.
Michelle Christine Pacias, Kellogg Scholar.
Rodney Veray.
Heather Ashley Rinney, Kellogg Scholar, summa cum laude.
Albert C. Lamb, cum laude.
Miriam Machua.
Kristen Marie Graves.
Alfredo Cruz.
Mark Hendrickson.
Ying Chow.
Pascual Joseph Ariaga.
Jasmine Yi Yang.
Rachel Marie Delgado.
Desiree Yaneli Young.
Marianne Gerges.
Lisa Xiao Yang Mo, cum laude.
Kathleen Marie Yave.
Ian Misty Chang.
Van K. Ho.
Kevin Warren Chan.
Kenneth Hassan Flores.
Kai Cheng.
Joshua Mark Buller, magna cum laude.
Eric Yang.
May Fan.
Christine Marie Adams.
Kelly Lynn Kuramoto.
Jacqueline Marie Strafacci.
Pamela Marie Cruz.
Sandra Khalil.
Diana Chuang.
Philip Iñiguez.
Catherine Kai-Ying Chuang.
David Robert Salaya. Paul Scoops Grange. Claudia Judith Fuentes. Jacqueline Kazuya Quoda. Amy Lou Gonzalez. Kimberly Wong.
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Art and the Bachelor of Fine Art in Graphic Design candidates. Will the candidates, yes. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture please come forward? And will the department chair please join us on stage?
Leslie Joanna Lemus.
Lorenzo Rodarte.
Yvonne Lisette Gutierrez.
Julio Cesar Villegas.
Jamie Chen.
Bobby Roberto Carlos Gutierrez.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Joshua Enriquez Yaneza.
Sean Francis Johnson.
Courtney Elizabeth Embry.
Lancelot Zandy Hunter.
Judy Hyunjo Lee.
Kimberly Nicole Kearney.
Maria Cecilia Ladoc.
Lena Eng.
Joelle Carrasco.
Vivian Marie Munoz.
Sejan Park.
David Glenn Magdanal.
Marquita Coop.
Danielle Arendt.
Laura Jean Ann Phillips.
Kelly Ann Littman.
Kenneth Lovell Luddington.
Bongkot Lamongkol.
Matthew David Redding, cum laude.
Amy Carey Wang.
Adam Paul Trujillo, cum laude.
Jacqueline Christine Wong.
Veronica Ann Rodriguez.
Lawrence G. Zeese.
Patricia Grace Galang.
Pui Shan Chu.
Christy Aaron Hortensio, magna cum laude.
Helen Chan.
Matthew Benjamin G., cum laude.
Rebecca Dalila Salmeron.
Camille Rosario.
Sean T. Tracy.
Jennifer Revo.
Derek Opie Walker.
Matt Kizu, cum laude.
Colin David McLaughlin.
Michael Jeffrey Brewster.
Joseph Kent Beck.
Bahar Magarefta. Fulia Nurtan Bashar. Megan Christine Flanagan. Jennifer Lauren Ruyada. Kevin Kuo. Benson Yan Chow. Brian David Maddock. Damien Andre Levrivier.
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture. Will the candidates...
Bachelor of Science in Urban and
I'm
Regional.
fine, I'm fine, yeah, I'm fine. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning please come forward? And will the department chair please join us on stage?
Kevin Christopher Clausen, summa cum laude.
Leonard Joseph Bechet, Jr., magna cum laude. Dennis Eugene Unrein. Arturo Dominic Ocampo Gonzalez, cum laude.
Hector Solis, Kellogg's Honor, President Scholar, summa cum laude.
Noe Torres.
Brian Ruben Albini, cum laude.
Harold Luna.
Alfredo Garcia. Christina Ross.
Jose Iram Rivera. Adele Vizcara.
Cesar Antonio Leon.
William Allen Jefferson.
Alfredo Aguirre.
Jeanette Rachel Coduto.
Harry Way.
Robert Leon Goodluck.
Jeremiah Stewart Petsis.
Sergio Daniel Ruiz, magna cum laude.
Michael Johnson.
David S. Lee.
Kanarik Savinian.
Carolyn Jane Lokalani Leprad.
Rafferty Lavon Woodridge.
Anthony Daniel Hernandez.
Stephen Kim.
Ralph Moreto Kempis.
Eduardo Moreno Castaneda.
Derwin John Lamano.
Timothy Eric Gobler.
Jackie Monterosas.
Joanne Joe.
Esmeralda Garcia.
Melanie Gumalia.
Eric Angel.
Francisco Barrera.
Natalie Tobon. Sean Del Solar.
Anina Pocantanam.
Jesus Herrera Cortez, summa cum laude. Jose Bartolo Garcia.
Nino Martirosian. Anahita Barad. Deborah Lynn Roberts. Michael Pierce.
This concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Urban and Regional Planning.
Will the entire class of 2008 please rise? Audience, will the audience please join me in congratulating the College of Environmental Design class of 2008. In a ceremony in May, we recognize someone else who has demonstrated excellence and commitment to the College of Environmental Design through his efforts in advising. Will Dr. Sasha Ortenberg please stand? Congratulations, Dr. Ortenberg. All of us here owe a debt of gratitude to the parents, husbands, wives, partners, and other significant family members and friends who have encouraged and in many cases sacrificed to make it possible for these graduates to come to the university and to complete their degrees. We salute them and ask them to stand for a well-deserved round of applause from the class of 2008. Thank you. Please be seated. As you drive off campus today, you will begin new lives. I ask that you reflect upon the changes you've experienced as a student at Cal Poly Pomona. You've gained knowledge, maturity, and many friends. As you pursue your careers and your lives, I ask that you always set high standards and remember to share your abundance with others. Will the audience please remain seated during the recessional? At the conclusion of the faculty recessional, our 2008 commencement will be formally concluded. The college is hosting a reception for the architecture department in the Interim Design Center, for the art department at the Kellogg Art Gallery, and for the departments of landscape architecture, urban and regional planning, and the Lyle Center at Building 7. Thank you for joining us.